Hello, I'm John Moulton, Dr. John Moulton, the founder of Nobleaudio. I was given a series of questions to kind of do a interview regarding the industry as we have it today, and also the newest product line that we've launched. First question was basically, what can I tell you what the goal was, or can I tell you what the goal of these products were? Product line, we looked at what we currently had, we looked at the age, we looked at the price points, and we felt that we could build something that was within those price points. And some of them would be different versions, if you will. They would have some differences internally. For example, the Kublai versus the Genghis Khan. The Genghis Khan was a piezoelectric dynamic plus 4 BA. What we did with the Kublai Khan is we added a bone conductive portion to it as well. And if you look at the price points, they're essentially the same. In fact, I think they are the same. So that's what we're doing now, is we're starting to use different drivers and different driver manufacturers as well. So that's pretty much what influenced our decision to make these products, is because the products at these price points were at least 4 years old. Question number 2 was, what do I feel was our most successful product over the past couple of years? And the other portion of that question was, what made it successful? I believe it would be the Sultan. Looking at our records as far as sales and things of that nature, definitely the Sultan has been our star product over the past few years. Why is it? Well, obviously it sounds good, but part 2 is we put a lot into the design of the product. The fact of the matter is, when we launched the Genghis Khan in 2018, I can't remember if that was Hong Kong we launched it, or I believe it was Hong Kong or Taiwan. Either way, I landed in Bangkok and jumped on another plane and flew out to meet with our CNC team, and we began the design of the Sultan. So that kind of gives you an indication of how long it takes to actually design a new housing for a new product. I think that might have been a 2-year endeavor. So we built the Sultan, we launched it. Initial launch was great. Then we came out with a different version. Interiorly, had silver wiring along with a Damascus faceplate. The Damascus faceplate was designed and developed by Chris Plouffe Designs. Chris Plouffe happens to be pretty renowned in the fabrication of jewelry, specializing in Damascus steel. We were fortunate to be able to team up with him and him have build us faceplates for that particular product. We also put a special cable on that as well. So that really ramped up the sales of the Sultan as time went on. All right, the next question, number 3, was basically what inspired the D12, the Jade, Kadence, and Kublai Khan. As far as the D12 goes, that was an interesting situation, because a manufacturer reached out to us and introduced us to their driver, and what it was a fully encased in brass 12 millimeter dynamic driver, and quite heavy. And this manufacturer was rather proud of it, and they let us hear it and things of that nature, and we were pleased with it. And the other thing that we did is we had it gold plated, and we did that so it wouldn't tarnish and turn green, if you will, inside the housing. Now, the other thing that I found interesting about that product was the driver, of course, being 12 millimeter, but the magnet was actually approximately 11 millimeters. I had never seen a dynamic driver with the magnet being that big. Usually, like a 10 millimeter might have like a 5 or 6 millimeter magnet. So this was quite an interesting design for me. So I was intrigued by it, so we wanted to use it, and that was basically how the D12 was born. The Jade, what we did with that to differentiate that from the Tux 5 is not only is the tuning different, but also we incorporated the use of a Sonyan driver, which was the first time we've done that in the history of Noble. It was quite a change for us. We've always used Knowles in the past. The Jade, honestly, the Tux 5 is more of a warm sound, or you could say more of a tune for a bass head type response. Me personally, I like a cleaner type sound, and so the Jade gave me an opportunity to go to that price point and develop a product that is more of an acoustic type product. It still has a great bass response, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't bleed into the mids or anything of that nature, so I like it. I think it's a good buy for the money. As far as the Kadence, that was an 8-driver BA. Years and years ago, maybe 10 or more years ago, I had built a 8-driver commercially before, and I have never revisited that. And so when the chance came to revisit our product line and build products to different price points, I wanted to go back and do another 8-driver. Now we'll talk about the Kublai Khan. Kublai Khan was actually a name that I had liked long before we even got involved with this. So I pretty much knew that there would be a Genghis Khan, that it was going to be Kublai Khan. We could make it different from the Genghis, and it's pretty much well known that the bone oscillator type drivers are in demand, and so we went that direction and put some more bass into the product. As far as which is better, Genghis versus Kublai Khan, it's really up to the user. You just have to listen to them both and decide on your own.